But the Warriors are back on the floor as well. They play the LA Lakers. They've won 8 of 10. And like the Giants, they've got some young guys who have helped this team. That's what I want to see with the Giants. Some of these young guys help elevate everything. But, boy, the Warriors are back after winning 8 of 10. Feels like there's a good vibe, although they almost blew that game against the Utah Jazz Thursday night. And, of course, they blew that game against the Clippers last Wednesday. The Lakers had been the bugaboo, but no LeBron James tonight. And Steph Curry's coming in hot. I mean, my thing is when I think about the Warriors, FP, what a success this year for the Golden State Warriors. You come into this market, you're a baseball guy, but you're a pro athlete. You understand the banners that they've hung up over the last 10 years. What would mean success for the Golden State Warriors this season? Is it Jonathan Kuminga continuing his ascension as a bona fide player in this league? Is it Brandon Podziemski continuing to build and making an all-rookie team? Maybe. What is success for the Golden State Warriors this season, FP? You tell me.
Winning another ring.
That is it right there?
I think so when you've set the bar so high. And I was talking about it, Bonte. You had some time off, and I've been here all week. That I think this is one of Steve Kerr's best coaching jobs. Because you could already say the season is a success in some terms when I think as human beings, you lose somebody that close. You don't only lose a coach, you watch him pass away right in front of you.
Right.
And to be able to navigate, negotiate through those rough waters and to win 8 out of 10, be one game over 500. I'm not about moral victories, but these are human beings, dude. And when you see something like that, even on a lesser scale, but maybe just as traumatic in a sense that, like with Fred Warner watching Dre Greenlaw like blow out right in front of him, and he threw his helmet down. He's like, no, in the biggest game of his life, to have to get through that mentally, to go out there and compartmentalize that, and what these guys have gone through this year and where they're at. And now they're trending in the right direction, and they're playing with. And you see, you forgot more about the Warriors than I'll ever know. But they're playing with an energy now that they haven't played with all season. They're actually playing defense all of a sudden. They're playing like a cohesive unit. They've kind of put the here we go again mentality to bed when they start to like lose big leads, and they've had so many heartbreaking. They've had so many heartbreaking losses, and they've had so much heartbreak this year, like real life stuff. And that they're trending in the right direction. And I want to ask you this. In baseball, you can lose momentum during the All-Star break. In baseball, you can lose your swing during an All-Star break. You lose your timing. 3 or 4 days off is a lot. Is this going to affect the momentum they had going into the break?
I thought about it. They've played a lot of games. You think about last week, two trips to Salt Lake City in the same week, a Monday and a Thursday. You played the Clippers, and you had a back-to-back. And it felt like this whole organization, although they had to reset with Decky passing away, unfortunately, they needed a complete reset to get away from the game. I think about Klay Thompson, right? Yes, he scored 35 in that game before the All-Star break, coming off the bench for the first time since 2012. Again, to me, it doesn't matter who starts, who comes off the bench. The problem is, for some of these guys, is who's going to be finishing in the last 5 minutes of the game. That's something I've been consistent about. Like, who cares about, number 3, Chris Paul starting in the lineup. No. Who's playing in crunch time? That's where money is made. That's where legacies are made. That's something I'm going to be watching here. But a guy like Klay, just get away from the game. Go away for a little bit. You had an up and down first half. You're not starting. Clear your mind. Go out there for some ocean water. Get in your boat. Chill. Moses Moody, just get away. JK, temper down a little bit. Podziemski, I know he went to Indianapolis, so I think a break for this team that's a little older. They've had their ups and downs, including Steve Kerr. A nice reset and a recharge, I think, was important for this team going into the break. So I think they'll be able to pick up right where they left off, winning 8 of 10. And I think a break will do some good for this team, especially when your first game back, you're at Chase Center, and you play the LA Lakers. Yeah, you'll be charged up for that.
Is that what you guys are talking about tonight on the pregame show? Do you go over that during the day? Do you already know?
About 10 o'clock.
I'd watch.
I looked at the rundown already.
I would watch that segment, dude.
Yeah.
I want to see what you have to say about that. Well, you just said it, and the guys.
Oh yeah,
I want to know because the All-Star break, it can be used to recharge, but it also, I don't know, it's a long time off.
It is a long time off, but they had the extra game on Thursday. Steph obviously going to the All-Star game with Sabrina, doing the 3-point shootout with Sabrina, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, your thoughts.
The game itself stunk.
Dude, yeah, your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I was done at the second quarter. I started playing Madden. And I'm a basketball junkie. I was just like a kid. This is a little much.
Why?
I just can't do non-competitive sports for my pro athletes. Dude, especially growing up, the All-Star game meant something. Like, baseball, I still think has the best All-Star game. They still play hard through 9. They're still throwing 100. Guys are still trying to hit them 500 feet. They're playing the game hard. Obviously, it means something with the whole, with the rules or whatnot, the home field or whatnot. I know they got rid of that, but it just feels competitive. Football, obviously, with the flag football, there's no more pads. It's 7-on-7. Okay, great. It's a lot of fun here and there, but I can veer in and out. Basketball, when guys are shooting from half court, and you're not playing any defense, and the lane's wide open. The guys are going in for wide open dunks and doing dunk contest dunks. That's not appealing to me. And for the last 4 years of FP, I've taken a vacation during the All-Star break, knowing that, okay, this is a dead zone in sports. It's a nice recharge from football and basketball from the first 50-plus games. But Sunday was just, all right, I can't do this. And it felt like they were going back to the, with the whole Elam ending. They were getting competitive. They're starting to, okay, guys are bringing some intensity. No, we've fallen back on hard times. So the team scores over 200 points in a 48-minute game. That's a joke. That's a joke, FP.
Dude, well, I was doing the show with Joe on Monday, so I felt like as part of my show prep, I had to watch.
Right.
And even knowing that we could be talking about the All-Star game a lot on Monday, even knowing that I got to do my prep because I like to work hard to be prepared for this, I still turned it off.
Oh, I turned it off.
And I kind of felt guilty, like, well, I think it's a story and it's something to bring on the air that I did turn it off.
Absolutely.
So I just turned it off. And
Absolutely.
And I watched reruns of The Bachelor.
I was texting with Bully. You were watching Bachelor.
I'm a Bachelor guy.
Oh, man.
This season's great.
See, I've been rewatching The Sopranos because my girls never watched The Sopranos.
Just lost a lot of credibility there.
Yeah, I mean, you watch
I love The Bachelor. Joey this year is the best Bachelor they've ever had. You got to watch.
So I did a Bachelor draft one time. That was the only time I watched The Bachelor because one of the Bachelors I picked actually won the pool. Because the guy I picked stuck around the longest or whatnot. I just don't have time for The Bachelor.
Dude, I'm undefeated.
You did Fantasy Bachelor?
Basically? Yeah, we did Fantasy Bachelor.
Yeah, dude. I have
back in 2016.
I have chat groups with my buddies from D.C. that we still watch it. But they watch it now on the East Coast, so it's all screwed up. And I'm on the West Coast.
We know FP tried to get on that show.
I did.
Yeah, I believe it.
No, I
legit believe it.
I had a chance to do that.
Really?
And I said no. Yeah.
No, why'd you say no?
My agent was friends with a guy, and they wanted a single father and an ex-professional athlete one year. And
why'd you say no?
I didn't want to be kissing girls on TV and let my kids see that. And plus, I didn't want the object of the game is to get married at the end.
You don't think you would have any cool points with like FP Jr.? Like,
no,
Dad,
they were young
you
then.
Totally back that girl, dude. Man. Oh my God, Pops,
They were 10 and 8 then.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
Yeah,
that's right.
No, but it had some legs. Trust me, it did.
Look at you.
So since then, I've been a fan of the show.
Oh gosh.
And this year's really good. And Bonte, like, I know we're losing people, but
no, we're not. No, people love this. Trust me.
No, but dude,
they're waiting for us to get to the bougie hour.
Last 7 seasons, I picked the winner on day one. Like when they get out of the limo, so I'm undefeated. This year, spoiler alert, I had the winner, and she was like trending in the right direction. And something didn't line up. She has some infertility issues. And then Joey wanted to be engaged for like 2 or 3 years before he got married. And she walked off the show. So my streak's over.
Oh, my God.
So now I'm my number 2 is trending in the right direction.
Oh, wow.
Here's the thing with The Bachelor. I'm going to stop. I have to like the guy to like the show. And this year's guy is super authentic. And he's just a good dude. He's a guy that you'd want to go have beers with. He's normal.
How was Jesse Palmer?
Jesse Palmer's doing a good job.
I mean, he's
hosting it. I looked this up the other day. The host of The Bachelor, $2.6 million
a year
for coming out and saying, "There's 1 rose left."
So that's Jesse Palmer.
Good luck, and then he walks off. I'm like, $2.6 million.
So Jesse Palmer's getting $2.6 million.
$2.6 million,
and he's doing the college football games.
For another $2.6 million.
Yeah, Jesse Palmer's raking in dough.
I mean, same as you make, Bonte. Say you can relate.
No,
that's how much you make. 2.6 over there.
He's making 2.6 minus the 2.3 for me. Maybe even 2.5. I mean, come on, man. Come on, I don't even have a parking spot here at 95.7.
He walks out and says, "The final rose. Good luck." And he walks away. 2.6.
Come on, man. 2.6.
Yeah. Anyways.
Come on.
Enough Bachelor talk.
Yeah, let's not pocket watch it. Let's not pocket watch it. We will get to the bougie hour because FP and I do have some similar tastes. And let me tell you, they got a Louis Vuitton hotel getting built out in Paris.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
That's 2.6 a night to stay there.
2.6 a night, yeah. I probably won't be staying there. All right.